Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Cartier Fragrance. I'm Carissa.
I'm Tierney.
And last time you saw Tierney, she was only a 15-year-old, and now she's a 16-year-old. She's going to be studying for her permit so she can get her driver's license. We are going to do something first before doing this at the end of the video. We're going to do it right now. So thank you so much to our 100 plus subscribers. Every time we hit a different 100, we are going to, does that make sense? Like 100, yeah. 200, 300. Okay, so every time we hit a 100 mark, we're going to be doing a full-size bottle giveaway. So for this 100 mark, we're going to be doing a full-size bottle giveaway of Scotch Porter. I'm going to do it. I know you're just dying to take that out of my hands. Also, all the dogs are out. So if you see people like retching in the background, it's my people dog. Okay. So we're going to be giving away a full-size bottle of Scotch Porter's Miami Duppy.
It smells delicious.
Of amber, tonka bean, and sandalwood, I believe. Or I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Amber, tonka bean, and saffron. Those are the three main notes in this.
It's warm and welcoming. And
yeah, she loves it. I love it. It's perfect for
great.
Yep, it's perfect for cold weather. So you guys are going to, whoever wins is going to be getting a full-size bottle of that. They're also going to be able to pick out their own NOTEOLOGY candle. So just go to the website. You're going to tell me which one you want. This one is balsam vanilla. It smells so good. It's like a fresh cut tree with a little bit of vanilla in there.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're also going to be winning 5 samples, one of which is going to be the new Rich Mess sample. So he came out with a new flanker for Rich Mess called Rich Mess Striking. So I think it has like a lightning accord, petrichor is in there. I know. Something called Coyote Wood, which I've never heard of, but that's going to be in there. And then I'm going to pick out 4 other samples from my own collection to give to you guys, to one winner. So in the comments, tell us your scent of the day and which fragrance is your villain era fragrance. And that is going to be your winning comment. So just post that and we're going to pick a random comment. That's all you have to do to enter this. Oh, and of course you have to be subscribed to Cartier Fragrance. Okay. So this video is going to be called Villain Era Fragrances, but it's kind of like Villain Era. It's also like revenge. Like if you want to get revenge on an ex-boyfriend or revenge on yourself because maybe you ate too much during Thanksgiving. Okay, that was me. But I actually thought about this because I thought Thanksgiving can be really stressful and you have to put on like a fake face. But how many people came out of Thanksgiving? They're like, you know what? I don't want to be nice to anybody anymore. I'm going to stand up for myself. And some of that is they're entering their villain era. I thought that was a good segue.
I mean, I don't really think it's villainous, to be honest.
See, this is, okay, so this is where I kind of had some problems with calling it villain era because it's like everybody can be a different villain of sorts and sooner or later.
Maybe it's your word era. Like word.
Okay, well maybe. It's just villain era because it's like these are dark, mysterious.
Real era.
Maybe, but yes. And if you ever watch a movie, sometimes the villain is like somebody that you're rooting for because of their backstory. They're like humanized.
It's always arc.
Yes, it's not always like an evil person. Okay, let's get started. But some of these people might be on this list. Okay. So for the first villain era fragrance, we are going to be talking about Rosé Noir. Okay, this is backwards. Okay, so go ahead and spread that on your skin and tell me what you think. This is this is the dark scheming sister of Rosé All Day. So this has the same notes as Rosé All Day except the added notes of leather and oud. And so this to me is you're plotting the demise of your ex and you're wearing all black Vivienne Westwood. If you don't know who that is, look her up. She was an amazing fashion designer. I always loved her fashions when I would see them in Vogue magazine when I was in high school.
That smells good.
It's like kind of dirty. It's kind of like rich. It's
really
deep.
Sweet. A little dirty. It smells kind of like smooth though.
It's also like a gourmand.
It's a well done leather.
I think so too. Yes.
Because sometimes I smell leather and it smells kind of off.
Or like too much.
Or like synthetic.
Fair. Okay.
But this smells good. I like this.
All right. So the next one that we're going to be talking about. Sorry, it's further on the table than I thought. The next one we're going to be talking about is Hermetica's Red Moon. Did I show this one before? I don't think I did in the video. Okay, I'm going to spray myself with this one, and then you can smell it.
I think we might have done this one in the Goth. Did you just rub that?
Yeah, because Hermetica is not alcohol-based. It's water-based, so you can rub it. You can put it in your hair, which won't damage it. So this is like sharp and bright and like vibrant all at the same time, okay? So I wrote down for this one, this is a villainous beauty that is actually a monster in disguise, okay? This has sharp metallic pink pepper notes of vetiver, leather, and amber. This is a darkened formula that gives off a mysterious otherworldly vibe. So if you guys know about Hermetica, sometimes they go like out of this world with their stuff. So this is supposed to be like in the stars. So when I smelled this, I was thinking of the video for this. The first thing that came to mind, okay, if you're my age or a little bit younger, a little bit older, okay, I'm 44. You're gonna remember Christopher Pike books. Okay, I was obsessed with them, and for some reason, a couple months ago, I was like, oh, I want to reread all the Christopher Pike books. So this book right here, Monster, So the cheerleader in this that ends up eating people, she is wearing Red Moon.
Is that a spoiler?
It's not a spoiler. There's like people in here that eat each other, but it's not. I don't want to ruin anything. It's not like the new movie that's out right now called Bones and All.
I will go see it. It looks hilarious.
No,
it looks hilarious.
We're gonna have to talk about this later. I'm still her mom. I don't think I want her
funny.
seeing this. It's not supposed to be dark, deadpan. It's like gross and.
Deadpan to me. It's so stupid.
It's a horror
looks
movie.
stupid.
They like eat people, but it's like
It's
nasty.
like cheesy and stupid. Like why is
I don't
that?
think they were
why is
trying to be
this
funny though.
I know, but
Okay.
I'm taking it satirically.
Okay, so this Red Moon is
My
gorgeous.
choice as the viewer.
It's gorgeous. It's definitely weird, but in like a fun, unique way. It's very quirky, but it's also very just, I think the pink pepper in here really stands out the most, okay? If you nibble on somebody later, hey, that's between you and your nibbler, your nibblette. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is Victoria by Frassai. Now, this has been in other videos, but I just feel like it can do so many different things. I'm going to spray that on yourself. So Victoria by Frassai, I'm not going to say all the notes in this, but this one is a dark tropical fragrance. It definitely is not your like run-of-the-mill beachy vacation. I love it. I said that this is sexy, unforgettable. It's edgy. Whoever wears this has a commanding, won't take no for an answer vibe, okay? So this reminds me of like just a dark tropical fragrance. It's just very well done. It almost has like a, I think I said this in the other video. It almost has like a gasoline essence in the beginning, but it's not like in a bad way. It's not like a
I
stinky
don't
way.
smell that.
You don't smell that? I did.
don't smell that.
I got that.
Oh.
Jeez. Just drop it. Just let it go. Okay, so the next one is going to be, are we missing one? Oh, they're in my hands, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the next one, I'll spray this one on.
Okay, you spray that one.
This one is called Charade by Sarah Baker. And my friend, if she's watching out there, MJ, Marla, I call her MJ. She loves this, and she actually bought this from us at Olfactive. So this is like a very...
Where is it?
You can't smell that. It's like so bright. It's so in your face.
Oh.
I don't think she likes this. It's okay. That's okay.
I don't like it.
This is a very in-your-face kernel indolic with a little bit of tuberose facets of that like bubblegummy tuberose. Okay, did I just say that twice? Okay, I'm like all the perfume just get into my head. What the heck am I saying? Okay, so this also has honey, Cyrax, which gives it like a woody floral quality on top of the tuberose. Quality. Hey, let me make up my.
It smells like someone's like
Here, hold
a
this.
cat person's house.
No. I
Oh
probably
yeah, it
just said
smells
that.
like a cat. Like it smells like when you walk into someone's house, they have like that dirty carpet and they own cats.
No, I don't get
It's like
cat at
kinda
all.
dirty. Maybe they hoard a little bit.
What? Okay, I don't get this.
I don't
to
know
me,
who would
this,
want to smell like that.
my friend MJ. I hope she doesn't watch
Oh
this.
shoot, I'm sorry. Maybe your skin wears it better than hers.
Okay, this is what it is. I feel like if you are not used to, or you don't appreciate, or you don't even like white florals, this is going to be like really.
That's floral.
It's tuberose. Okay, so
Okay,
tuberose
sorry.
can be very indolic.
Sorry.
So I think we talked about this before, but here's a little nerd note. The same molecules that make up fecal matter.
Iris? Oh.
Fecal matter also make up the molecules in indolic flowers, okay? So sometimes it's like bordering on being stinky, but it's just very heady to me.
Sometimes it
and
is
narcotic.
just stinky.
Sometimes, but I think this is very well done, okay? This is Charade, and I wrote down this is a film noir star that is really the murderer, femme fatale. So you're going to picture Ava Gardner in the movie The Killers. If you guys have seen that, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go check it out. It's usually on TCM.
If you don't
But
know
yeah.
what that is, it's for old people and it's called, it stands for Turner Classic Movie.
Well, are you old? You knew what it meant.
Or
Okay.
let me think about that.
Yes, we'll come back to that.
I'll
We'll circle
We'll
back.
circle back.
Hey, who said that? I don't know. Okay, so the next one, the final one of our Villain Era fragrances is called Oudmazing from Montale. I'm sure you guys have probably heard about this. I do try to feature fragrances that not everybody's heard of, but I mean, sometimes it's okay to just talk about ones that maybe you've heard of. And I don't really hear a lot of people talking about Oudmazing from Montale. So I'll spray that on this hand. Oh, this might be one of my favorites out of all of
That
them.
one's good.
Yeah, so this
that
one,
one's good. I like that.
you like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, so this is a rich, deep, velvety oud, leather, fig, and grape fragrance. Maybe even a fragrance. Maybe somebody would even say bitter grapes. It's a little play on words there. It's a saying, like, oh, bitter grapes.
Yeah, it does. But I like it.
Okay, so I said this is this belongs to a sweet naive girl. That she was a former sweet naive girl. Okay,
And the world
And
hardened her.
No, a man. So she used to wear sweet, girly, happy fragrances, and then she had her heart broken, and now she is the heartbreaker. She wears this, and she eats men for breakfast. Okay, she cleans her teeth out with her Tiffany & Co earrings. She just cleans them out. Okay. So this is now her signature scent. Okay, this is dark fruits and sensual leather. This is perfect for cold weather or cold-hearted people. All right. So that was our list of 5 Villain Era fragrances. I'm sure there's many more out there that we don't own, I didn't have access to. But when I smelled these, I wanted to try to do them that were, pick some. You guys, I have not been able to talk all day. I'm not having a stroke. I'm just like not here mentally. Okay. So that is our video for that. But this is so wild. Are you guys ready for this? Okay, so as I was putting my makeup on today for the video, I wore something that I got in my BoxyCharm a while ago. Okay, maybe you're thinking gross, but I don't use this on anybody but myself. And the eyeshadows in here are very good. And eyeshadow does not collect bacteria if it's dry the way wet eyeshadow does, or like cream eyeshadow. Okay, so this is from Storybook Cosmetics, and I was like, oh, it's like Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf, and then I went on. I'm trying to think how I fell down this rabbit hole, but I was on YouTube and I put in Storybook Cosmetics because I was seeing if this was even available still for you guys to buy. And let me tell you, this actually lined up perfectly with the story today, okay? There are 3 triplet girls that made Storybook Cosmetics come to life. And the 3 of them are like scammers, okay? They're real life scammers. They have been like scamming people through like PayPal, and they like had this one palette at, I think, Ulta called The Burn Book from like Mean Girls.
Yeah, they
Burn
used to
Book.
do like themed things. Like
Yes.
they were either like, cause I had like a Robin Hood like
Yes.
eyeshadow brush collection, and they were like arrows,
Right.
and it was like whatever.
But they're like the real villains.
Yeah.
Like they have scammed people out of money. They like some people never got their orders that they paid for. This one girl was part of like the Facebook group for like one of the blonde triplets. And she was like, hey, I really need to get my money back. She placed like a $300 order, and one of her kids got really sick. It was like an emergency, and she asked for the money back. And one of the triplets posted in their Facebook group, it was a Starbucks gift card for the exact amount for everybody to share. It was $300. It was like kind of, excuse my language, like an FU to this girl that was trying to get her money back. Mm-hmm. You guys, it was wild. There's like stuff all over TikTok right now. They're like getting in big trouble. So don't buy anything from Storybooks. If you guys go to their Instagram right now, all the comments are like turned off. And I just think it is fascinating that these 3 triplets have like scammed people out of so much stuff. Yeah. And they're, it's just wild. So anyways, that is the villain of the story, are these 3 triplets.
Yes.
And comment down below what you think is your villain era fragrance and why. And that is going to be your comment that will enter you to win our fabulous giveaway.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, you pushing stop?